It is my pleasure to be speaking today at the CCTV Student Channel Spring Festival Gala, hosted by Big Bang Artwork. My name is Steve Hoffman, but in Silicon Valley, they call me Captain Hoff because I am the captain and chairman of Founderspace, a global startup venture builder. I work all over the world with hundreds of entrepreneurs, helping them build and grow their businesses. I am also author of 3 award-winning books: Make Elephants Fly, which is all about the process of innovating; Surviving a Startup, which teaches entrepreneurs everything they need to know to grow their businesses; and The 5 Forces, which talks about artificial intelligence and other new emerging technologies and how they are poised to transform every business on the planet and all of our lives. Today, I am going to be speaking to you about entrepreneurship, specifically student entrepreneurship. How do you, as students, young, bright minds, become entrepreneurs? The first thing I want to say is not everyone is destined to be an entrepreneur. In fact, you have to know yourself. The first thing and most important thing is to know you, what you're good at. What is your risk tolerance? Let me tell you, being an entrepreneur is extremely risky. You will probably fail. You will probably fail not one time, but many times. This is what entrepreneurship is about. If you don't like risk, don't become an entrepreneur. It's a very risky business. 90% of the entrepreneurs out there in Silicon Valley fail. And even those who succeed, most of them have moderate success. They don't have the huge, they're not building unicorns. Very few unicorns emerge. Out of every 100 startups I look at in Silicon Valley, maybe 1 or 2 will become unicorns. So you have to have the mindset that you are prepared to fail. Even if you're an A student, even if you're used to being the top in your class, you have to be prepared to fail. In fact, failure is the process of entrepreneurship. That is how you become a great entrepreneur, by trying new things, by trying risky things, by trying things that most likely will not work out. And once in a while, you get lucky and you're smart. You learn from all your previous failures. Every time something didn't work out, you take that experience, learn from it, and build upon it. I failed many times. Every entrepreneur I know who is a great entrepreneur has failed many times at many things. But the one thing they all have in common is that they learn. The other thing is, you may not have a passion for entrepreneurship. If it's not your passion, don't do it. If your passion is to help people you want to become a doctor, pursue that path. If your passion is science and you want to go deep and discover new things about the universe, pursue that path. If your passion is writing and you want to create great literature or create great movies, pursue that path. Whatever your passion is, follow that passion. I will tell you, life isn't a straight path. It's not going from point A to point B and getting there in a neat line. Life is messy. I've tried many things. I have had more careers than cats have had lives. Let me tell you, I started out as an electrical computer engineer. Why? Because my father told me, he said, son, computers are going to change the world. Be an engineer. So, of course, I followed my dad's advice. He was a very smart guy, and I became an engineer, but it wasn't my passion. I wanted to do something else. I wanted to be creative. So I changed. I went to film school. In graduate school, I got a degree in film and television. Then I went to work in Hollywood. I rose up to become an executive director in a TV production company. Then I decided games. No, I want to create games. So I moved to Japan and started making games for one of the largest video game companies in the world. And then I came back to Silicon Valley and I started my own game company. And that set me on the path to entrepreneurship. My life has been full of crazy adventures, turns, dead ends, failures, all sorts of things. But the one thing is constant is that I love what I'm doing. So look at yourself and ask yourself, what do you want to do? If you want to be an entrepreneur, if that's the path you want to choose, then you need in your heart in your heart, be prepared to try many things. I always say, great entrepreneurs, really brilliant entrepreneurs are demand hunters. They're out there looking for pockets of demand, for people who need something that they're not getting. And then they take new technology and new ideas, put them together, and try to meet that demand. That is what you need to do. That is how you have to think. If you do that over and over and over again, you will get better and better and better. It's never easy, but you will get better. Always choose the opportunities that give you the biggest chance to increase your experience, increase your knowledge, where you can grow and learn as a person. If you do that every step of the way, eventually you will be successful. You will create something that has real value to the world, real value to the society, and you yourself will build a great business. So I encourage all of you out there to pursue your dreams, whatever they are. Pursue your dreams. This is the time. It's a new year. We're entering 2025, and this is the perfect time to do it.